Oh, Dang MQ here says you guys talk about the Hall of Fame announcement. Yeah, they're inducting a match.
Well, bro. Okay, listen. These dudes are just ripping us off at this point because we started doing that shit with the Friendo Awards, what, 2 years ago? A year
Yeah.
ago?
I mean, actually, they're probably ripping off UFC because UFC's been putting matches in their Hall of Fame for a while.
They're just out of people?
No, they just want to bring
No, they
more
are,
people and
dude. You know
therefore
why?
more star power to the Hall of Fame ceremony.
No, it's because nobody fucking retires. Nobody retires. Randy
got-
Orton's still in the company.
You got Dave Batista right there, waiting to get in the Hall of Fame.
He don't want no part of that now.
No, he totally would. He totally would.
I don't think he would.
No, I think he's totally cool with it.
Dude, it's a different WWE now.
I understand.
Yeah, and Batista's like super not into that stuff.
I understand that.
Yeah, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. Not now. I don't know. He might, but that's like one name.
Yeah.
Like, dude, look who's going in. Like, who's going in this year?
It's Triple H. Like, have you not been paying attention every week?
Dude.
The goddamn video
Why
packages
did
they
we
have
not?
for
Oh my god!
every aspect of Triple H's career?
What did
like,
I
where's
text
the
you
Lex
today?
Luger video package for you in the Hall of Fame this year?
What
He
did I
gets
text
nothing?
you? They did a whole video package on how much Triple H loves entrances. What have we talked about before? The fact that Triple H is spending too much goddamn time working on people's entrances.
Well,
and
apparently
not
during
enough
his
time
career,
working
he was
on
spending too much goddamn time on his own entrances too.
That's dude. They literally did a package. They said, "Oh man, this Triple H, he loves entrances."
I was waiting for them to bring it all full circle and have him
I
direct in
know.
someone's entrance.
Next week, I'm telling you, next week, the next iconic moment. So this week we got Austin, Bret Hart. That match is going in the Hall of Fame. Next week, the social media video of Triple H directing Jacob Fatu's entrance. That's going into the Hall of Fame.
Could be.
Dude, every week.
I just want one Lex Luger video package.
All you get is Cody going to DDP's house. That's all you get.
That's all we're gonna get.
I mean,
all we're gonna get.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
They have not gone
I wonder if they
overboard for any Hall of Fame induction. Ever.
Maybe they've tried. Maybe like in the editing booth, they're like, all right, so we got like 18 hours of him on a bus. Okay, what about at SummerSlam when he beat Yokozuna? Yeah, but he didn't win the title. Everybody hoisted him up on the shoulders.
It's still a great visual because they
what
got
about when he beat Hogan? Nobody likes that guy. Okay, great. That's one moment.
No, you totally could do it. You could totally do that.
What?
Come on.
A bunch of shit on the bus?
Him body slamming Yokozuna on that boat?
And then good luck with them other dude with the natural disasters? Isn't one of them dudes Shockmaster?
Yeah.
Show that shit. That should be an iconic moment. What are the next four iconic? Are they did they just give away what what the number one WrestleMania match of all time is?
I think so. There's probably gonna be
right.
Bret in Austin. You know, and like Luger's video package omission wouldn't be as so glaring if it weren't for Triple H going overboard with all these video packages about himself.
Like we get it.
It's too much.
We get it. It's the Paul Levesque era.
They have never done this much
Hey.
promotion for anybody's Hall of Fame induction.
Who's a bigger fan of Triple H?
You?
Me? Right. Nobody's big, and even I'm saying it's too much, right?
He's tapping out on all this.
Listen, you can go to the Golden Corral and have too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's too much. You gotta get some Luger in there. You know, a lot of iconic. It's just him on a bus, I guess, is what they're saying. Like, oh, what about the narcissist?
No, there's the
stuff?
body slam on the aircraft carrier, and yeah, I know he didn't win the title when he beat Yokozuna at SummerSlam, but still,
you know, when he was
great image.
When he was the narcissist, originally his name was going to be Narcissus.
Yeah,
and Heenan would pronounce it Narcissus.
Yeah.
I can imagine Vince having a conniption backstage. God damn it. It's not Narcissus. I mean, it's not Narcissus. Fuck it, we'll call him Luger.
Oh, Champ says making his entrance at the first Nitro.
Yeah, he just stood there. Look, I know they could, but it's hilarious that, like, in terms of, like, Hall of Fame worthy moments, you do sort of look through Lex Luger's, like, you know, his resume, and it's like, is this really Hall of Fame worthy? He won the Royal Rumble that year. Oh, yeah, but with somebody else.
Yeah, with Bret Hart.
Everything has kind of a caveat to it.
Yeah, even he beat Hogan, he only had that title for a week.
He did, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably just
Still,
because Hogan didn't want to put over Sting cleanly.
you could find 1 minute of good stuff in Luger's career and give us one video package. Just
But why do that when you could do 5 solid on Triple H's love of entrances?
because I don't need to see that shit at this point, man. It's too much. I don't need a whole video package about his WrestleMania entrances. Get the fuck out of here.
And here's the thing, they're all trash. Let's
They
be
are.
completely honest. I love Triple H. Hey, who's a bigger Triple H fan than me?
I know of nobody who's more of a Triple H stan than Steve.
They showed that dude in that embarrassing ass Terminator outfit. That was horrible.
Is he supposed to be Terminator or Terminator Hunter or both?
Make
Is it
up
like a
your
Blade
mind.
Runner thing?
Is
Spoiler
this
alert
in
if you don't see
canon?
Blade Runner.
Is this in canon? I don't know.
I mean, they had Arnold do the introduction, so I think so.
You know the horrible thing too? The even worse thing about it, it was broad daylight.
I know.
It probably looks kind of cool at night,
No,
but
it
this
didn't,
shit was
Steve.
in the fucking park, man. It looked so stupid.
It wouldn't look cool at night either, man.
And then Stephanie doing her best. Yes, Triple H. It's so bad. It's so bad. None of the entrances were good. The Motorhead one was kind of cool. You get Motorhead out there, you get Lemmy out there. All right, that's cool. I'm down with that. Oh
too much.
man,
It's way
I
too
watched
much.
the Mania '98 when they had the live DX band, and Jim Johnston looking like everybody's dad with them.
His guitar had no distortion on it. None. It's clean guitar tone for that song. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I'm guessing they couldn't, I don't think anybody had monitors, so they couldn't hear each other very well. So performances are that tight. But I always remember it's like, who's playing a clean guitar tone here?
Yeah.